Picture this. You're sitting across from her, giving her everything she said she wanted. Attention, consistency, effort. And instead of rewarding you, she drifts away. Her replies get shorter. Her energy turns cold. Her presence becomes a ghost. Meanwhile, the man who barely looks her way, the man who doesn't call, doesn't chase, doesn't even try, that's the one she's obsessed with. My friend, what I'm about to tell you will feel like betrayal, because everything you were taught about attraction is an illusion. Women don't chase affection. Women chase uncertainty. They don't pursue the man who loves them. They pursue the man who doesn't need them. And the truth you've ignored your whole life is this: she's not attracted to your effort. She's addicted to your absence. In ancient tribes, the man who didn't need validation, the man who walked alone, the man who was self-contained, emotionally controlled, was the man other men feared. He represented survival, status, power. Women are hardwired to detect this, not consciously, but chemically. Her brain interprets your non-neediness as high genetic value. It's evolutionary math. A man who gives instant attention equals low scarcity, equals low instinctive value. A man who is detached equals high scarcity, equals high instinctive value. A man focused on mission over emotion equals ideal mate for ancestral survival. Women aren't choosing with logic, they're choosing with programming. And brother, that programming is older than your heartbreak. Here's how the emotional mechanism works. When you're available, predictable, eager, her dopamine levels stay flat. But when your attention is rare, inconsistent, uncertain, her dopamine spikes like a slot machine. This is called intermittent reinforcement, the strongest addiction pattern known in psychology. Her brain whispers, "Why isn't he chasing me? What does he have going on? What makes him so calm, so detached?" You become a puzzle, a challenge, a threat to her ego. Her attachment system activates. Her anxiety merges with desire. The chase becomes survival. It's not love. It's neurological warfare. You've seen the patterns. She texts you more when you reply less. She becomes affectionate when you pull away. She fantasizes about you when you stay mysterious. She excuses your red flags when you stay unavailable. She invests emotionally the moment you stop trying. Case study number 1. A woman ignores a man for months until he finally moves on. Suddenly she's thinking about him. Why? Because his absence created perceived value. Case study number 2. A woman loses interest in a man who worships her, but obsesses over a man who barely acknowledges her. Why? Because one activates certainty, the other activates dopamine. Case study number 3. A woman who says she wants a loving, loyal man dates the coldest, most detached men she can find. Why? Because her biology responds to emotional scarcity, not emotional abundance. You've witnessed these signs your entire life. You just didn't understand the mechanism behind them. Modern society has turned this instinct into a battlefield. Feminism tells women they're independent, yet social media glorifies the emotionally unavailable man. Movies romanticize the brooding, mysterious loner. Dating apps create artificial competition. Culture rewards men who don't care. And women respond exactly as evolution intended. It's not conspiracy, it's conditioning. A system designed to make men needy, so women chase the minority who aren't. Brother, you were set up to fail from the start. Every chase ends the same way. First comes the obsession, then comes the self-betrayal, then comes the emotional collapse. She starts lowering her standards, sacrificing her boundaries, losing her identity, until one night, she breaks. She realizes she wasn't chasing a man, she was chasing validation from someone who never cared. and the dopamine crash hits like emotional death. This is the destruction point, the moment where all illusions finally shatter. Here is the truth no one wants to say. Women don't chase the man. They chase the feeling of being chosen by the man who doesn't need them. It's not love. It's ego. It's survival programming. It's the emotional mechanism of scarcity. And every man who's been the nice guy, the available man, the good man, has paid the price for not understanding this brutal truth. Brother, the man who needs nothing attracts everything. Listen to me. This is not about manipulation. This is about becoming the man who naturally commands respect. A man who chooses mission over validation, holds emotional control, respects his time, doesn't chase affection, lives with purpose, maintains boundaries, stays grounded in self-worth. The masculine path is simple. You must become the man who does not need, not as a strategy, but as your identity. When you stop chasing, when you detach from outcome, when you stand firm in your mission, women feel it. They sense your value. They respond to your gravity. Because the man who doesn't need anything is the man who becomes everything.